Ravishankar Prasad is out to woo the voters of Patna. Sir, what's your campaign strategy? Second time lucky, you think?
I don't think I'm unlucky, isn't it? You see, the whole country, my constituency also, is keen to see Narendra Modi ji as the Prime Minister of India. And don't forget, I defeated Shatrughan Sinha ji by a margin of 2,90,000 votes in 90. I never take the name of my opponent. I go on policy, principle, my leadership, and the right of my leader, Narendra Modi ji, the work we have done. I hope we'll win.
Ravishankar ji is Lady Luck. His wife is also campaigning. Ma'am, Mahila voters jo hain, they're now being considered a separate vote bank. That they have a mind of their own. They are no longer dependent on what the family males tell them. What's the feedback you are getting from the ground?
Wonderful feedback. And especially I think the Muslim women, they are very enthusiastic, pro-BJP.
But are there any issues, like a lot of them are depending across the country on the Ujjwala Yojana, on the free ration scheme that they're getting? But in this constituency, are there any specific labhartis that you have met within the women folks?
Yeah, I have met quite a few and they are all very happy.
So you think the women voters are all for Modi ji and for
Yes, absolutely. There's no doubt about it.
Okay, he's just about to leave for his campaign. Let's accompany him and try and find out the mood of the voters here in Patna. Just come along. So, sir, you've managed to go around in the parks of Patna. You're meeting Yadav community boys also. Tejasvi Yadav is projecting himself as this young leader, specifically of the Yadav community or the backward communities. How are you countering that?
Never forget one thing, it is the election for electing the Prime Minister of India. It is not the election to elect a Chief Minister or a Mukhya or a Sarpanch or an MLA. Where does Mr. Tejasvi Yadav figure in that narrative? Where does he figure?
The India Alliance?
The India Alliance who? Come on, they have no credibility. What Narendra Modi's government has done in the last 10 years in propelling India's economy, the fifth biggest in the world. India is a global power, widely respected. Narendra Modi is the most popular leader. The whole Labharti scheme of feeding 80 crore people, the Ujjwala Yojana, the digital India, the triple talaq abolition, the 370 abolition, the erection of Ram Mandir. And I am singularly fortunate that in many of these I had to play a role by the direction of the Prime Minister, be the triple talaq as a law minister, being in the Ram Janmabhoomi case as a lawyer for Hindus and Ram, be it in digital India as an IT telecom minister, be it Article 370 assisting Amit Shah as a law minister. These are transformative things happen in India.
So you're right that these are Lok Sabha elections, but people ultimately do ask bread and butter questions. Do they not, for example, ask you that at one point, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh both were part of the Bimaru framework. Lucknow has gone up by leaps and bounds, but Patna is still caught in a time rough.
You need to go, you have a point, but a lot of improvement is taking place. Metro is coming to Patna, I brought it here. The Atal Path go and see, like Marine Drive. We got it over the railway land. New airport is coming. Then TCS came to Patna. Vandana, actually, this whole new trains have started to Lucknow, to Ayodhya, to Calcutta, to Ranchi. Vande Bharat Express, all I brought here. A lot of highways have come about. Lot of in the process on the river Ganga. One old bridge is there. It has been restored. 2 more new bridges are coming. One is the Railcom road bridge. So these are very palpable signs as to what has happened to Patna. It has become a part of the smart city also. We wish to expand it.
So the other problem with Bihar is about people not staying here, the exodus. The entire labor class of the entire country goes from Bihar, but there are hardly any employment opportunities for them here. Is there a roadmap that you have for addressing that?
First of all, Bihar is picking up with startup movement. Bihar is picking up a lot with pro-service movement. Bihar is also picking up a lot with a lot of agro-based industry exposures. There is a work to do, but the path is right. And I can tell you, as far as going outside is concerned, a typical knack of Biharis. They went to Mauritius also, na? They went to Fiji also, na? They went to Trinidad Tobago also, na? As farm laborers. and end up becoming as president and prime ministers.
So in the next 5 years, should we expect, I mean, the way in Delhi universities, Biharis are referred to as Harrys, there is a sense that they don't get their due. They're a butt of jokes. Do you see that changing in the next 5 years?
You know a lot about Biharis. Biharis are not a butter joke. Very proud people. See IAS, see IPS, see central services, see startup movement, see the IT movement. I have seen in Silicon Valley, Bihar is flying its flag very high. So I'm very proud of being a Bihari. Something more is required to be done, we'll surely do it.
And my last question, so I know you have to get off, but my very last question before I let you go. Nitish Kumar has recently come back to the NDA fold. He's been targeted as Paltu Kumar by the India Alliance. He's going back and forth between the two. How is that affecting the polls?
The past is past. I cannot erase the past. But if I go a little further past, then he was also a minister in that Mehbooba Mufti government. He was a CM along with BJP, which undid all the jungle Raj of Bihar from 2005, 2010, 11. Today he has publicly declared that I will be with Modi ji now forever. And Nitish Kumar, one thing you must remember, Nitish Kumar is a personally honest man. Now the reason as to why he has to leave is too well known, you understand. Therefore, past is past, future is bright, we will win.
We'll win, says Ravi Shankar Prasad. He's just getting off at his election karyalaya. He's to meet the others also. Let's also get off and try and get a sense of the mood amongst the Patna voters as Ravi Shankar Prasad continues to go out on his electoral campaign. Acharya is one of the key candidates. You were just telling your voters that while it is Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas on one end, it's Parivarvad on the other. Is that a running campaign? What's your message on that count?
What I have said. I never comment on the daughters, but the people of Bihar see it.
So you're basically saying Parivar is the focus of RJD, whereas the focus of the BJP Parivar is different. Is that your message?
It's country, ordinary people. Can a simple Yadav become a chief minister or leader in his dispensation? Obviously not. Therefore, I only say, वो कहते हैं मेरा बिहार मतलब मेरा परिवार.
And as the voters go and decide who they are going to choose, any message that you want to give them? You've been a law minister, you've been a union minister.
The people of Bihar and the people of Patna know very well in whose hand the country will remain safe, progress with honesty and dedication. And they know only Narendra Modi.
And caste-based division that is going on in Bihar, sir, caste census is a demand?
That is a long ago. Politics has gone beyond that. You will see startling results. Thank you.
All right, Ravi Shankar Prasad there going ahead in his campaign trail, saying that, it is not about one family anymore. It is the politics of development that Bihar is going to choose.